It shapes my interactions with people. It shapes my interactions with the universe. It shapes the way I think, the way I behave. Faith for me is more than something external that I attach myself to. It's something more than just something to identify with. I've heard people say that faith is like the air they breathe, but I'd go one step further and say that it's even more than that. It's something that permeates my being, like, and is an essential part of my existence, like the blood in your veins, your nervous system, your bones, your skeleton, your muscles. Without it, I would not be who I am. It shapes my interactions with people. It shapes my interactions with the universe. It shapes the way I think, the way I behave. Don't always act in accordance with faith, but those are the times that faith challenges me to rethink, reevaluate, which is a constant, ongoing process. The documents of Vatican II say that the Church is in constant need of reform and renewal. And if faith is real, faith is living. I have found that in my own life that faith has to constantly challenge to personal renewal and personal reform. And so faith is life. The preparatory seasons of the Church's liturgical year have always had a particularly powerful meaning in the way I live my faith. Lent and also Advent are times of preparation. They're a time during which our faith is supposed to remind us of our need for renewal and reform. They are also seasons, in spite of their penitential character, they're seasons of joy and anticipation. One of the most beautiful things I've ever heard said about Advent was Bishop Sarton, a number of years ago when he was still here in Little Rock, said that we look forward to Christmas in Advent in the same way that a woman looks forward to the birth of her child. Christ is already here with us, but we are anticipating and looking forward to Him being present to us in an even greater and more profound sense. And this, I think, is very important in the life of faith, because while we are looking forward to the kingdom of God, we have a great deal of work to do here and now with ourselves, with our community, with the world around us, in the work we do, in everything, the way we treat the environment, and the way we treat each other. And so Advent reminds us that in spite of the hope we have, we still have a great deal of work to do to prepare for that and to be ready for that, so that when the time comes that we celebrate the birth of Christ, the resurrection, whatever that we celebrate, our own coming into the kingdom of God, we're fully prepared